was already dead.
Alright, let's
And
go.
he'd be honored to join
We're about to
you
do
on a
it.
wild suicide run. You, me, and
So this is a secret ending if you already didn't know. I already did it on another.
I gotta die. Rather fall into my grave.
I already did it on my LMG and shotgun build, so I'm not gonna rock you guys through how to do it. Basically, you have to do a very specific set of things. Now we're gonna do grenades only.
time to party.
But for the most part, we do have a tech shotgun that we're gonna use as well. Oh, hold up. Let's switch to the good stuff. Oh shoot, I'm already... I already just activated biomonitor. Oh yeah.
This is their house. Got a game plan all polished and rehearsed.
Yeah, this is rough. I didn't expect to already activate biomonitor. I didn't activate it. I only activated it once during the other playthrough. Alright, here we go. Now we're going to swap to these homing imps. I do have the ability to craft these if I need to, so I'm not super worried about those. Oh, it actually blew them up that quick. Yo, that was really effective against those. I was a little bit nervous up until I saw that happen. That is really fast. That is stupid fast. I might not even need that many of these. Let's try the homing frags now. These have been my bread and butter for a little bit.
Need to find a guard with some chops. Status. He'll have our access token. Heads up. Surrender yourself. Why the hell are you here, dog? So far, so good.
That looks like who we're looking for. Yeah, these homing ones are really solid.
Access token. How to get the elevator moving.
No. Starting to think this plan wasn't batshit crazy after all.
Oh, hold up. Are these gonna reach? No, they're not gonna reach. Okay, fine. I need to swap to the good ones, the legendaries. He survived that? What is this guy made of? By the way, this tech shotgun works really well. If you didn't know.
Net run operations control.
Yeah, that's just there to scare you, I guess. Do I want the strong ones or the seekers? I think we want seekers. The strong ones are probably going to be a little bit better in this
I'd expect a very
close area, though.
down below if I were you.
We'll see.
Good. If we're going out, it better be with fucking fireworks.
Gonna be an ambush, no doubt. Just focus. You're better than them.
All right. Oh, by the way, we are using the a different Berserk than with our gun build. It's the melee Berserk.
No love for foreplay. Brace yourself.
We can't open this door, so let's go ahead and do it.
Go! No fucking way! A single merc? Alone?
I like that.
Enemy contact!
Yeah, I forgot I could shoot grenades. Let me go ahead and make sure I do that more often, actually.
It's one damn street brick.
Completely missed a grenade that time.
Opening fire. Hey, Solo! Fucking. Engaging hostile. Go, go, go! Fuck! This is the end.
Ah, I missed a grenade. Oh well.
Cover you.
Let me get behind cover. There we go. Guess I should turn on the heals. This is in some ways easier than with the shotgun, in some ways harder than the shotgun build.
But sure looks like the tower's
Yeah, I know. I gotta go down there, bro.
Guess we just see what happens when we jack all in.
heads up.
There we go. Good shotgun blast. We're not gonna use that. Well, let's see if it tracks to it. Where's my seeker? Imp seeker, there we go. Looks like it'll reach. I just need to get better aim than that.
Go, go, go! I got you.
Oh, that just straight up fried all those robots. And I think that blew up the mech too. Can't tell. Looks like there's one ranger down there, so he's like a sniper, right, or something like that. We'll go for let's go for Ozab. Just need to get a nice little bounce to it. Missed. I'm just failing. Alright, you know what? I might just have to drop down there and shoot him myself. I think it's just that simple. Wait until we heal up. Alright, let's go.
You're a goddamn psycho!
Activated Berserk for that one. Just to get some healing faster. Do some work with this Satara real quick.
No, no, no.
Oh wait, where's my homing? I need to make sure I'm doing maximum that. Yeah, so the thing that I realized when I was playing around was that, oh, hold up. Darn, that's really bad. That is super bad. I need to use the imp grenades on these guys. Oh, never mind. Didn't need to at all. Why not? Homing grenades. I need some place to hide though. More so than anything else, I need some place to hide.
Right. Not exactly seeing any slots.
Mainframe's on the floor, most likely. Need to find a way to eject it.
Nah, like a goddamn adventure game. Hands down!
I'm just gonna throw them around. I don't know where they're coming from. Alright, we got some coming from over here. Wherever they're coming from. We're just looking around, throwing grenades wherever we think they're coming from.
That's the slot. Let's make Alt at home.
Alright, so this will get rid of all the enemies.
Sure hope your X output performs as advertised.
Look on my works, ye mighty, in despair. Open and fire!
Yeah, completely unnecessary, but how many more of those do we got? 176. We're pretty
Come on, let's
pretty
go.
efficient here. Okay. So let's swap over to against him. I'm going to use mostly the. I think he's weak to imp, if I'm not mistaken. I think he is weak to imp. I don't think he has shielding.
Advance is my priority. Continue on your way alone. I've cleared a path, but you must hurry. An elite security unit is following you.
Alright, well, I'll save before this fight. Or it won't let me. Can I save, please? Please let me save.
Halt!
I would like to save before this fight.
What's with the door?
I really want to save before this fight. Like, just in case I want to do it again and again. Great, fine. I can't.
Don't strain yourself now.
Ugh. So annoying. Gotta remember to save before you enter that.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's immune right now. I don't have to evade my own stuff. I could just continuously hit him.
So very human.
Now we'll swap to homing. Where's blue? There it is. It's the only rare one I got. Are you serious? Am I dead? Oh, okay, I had a second heart left. Good, good, good. I would have been real sad if I died from that.
Once I finish with you, I'll hunt her down. Survival favors the strong.
What are you doing?
Johnny's.
Finish you off with a little bit of style, bro. Do you want to burn to death or do you want to fry to death?
Overhand sends his regards.
Are you fucking with me now?
He's got a point, V. Shut up and finish him. Be done with it.
You're right. Oh. That didn't do it. Can I dismember him with Ozab real quick? Headshot. That's cute. We got a Carnage here. I wonder if we get to keep it. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure we don't. We don't get to keep any of the stuff we take from him, so it makes these legendary unique modifiers so useless. Before I forget. You can go get that. And it will pop up in the other one. So, that was definitely harder at certain points. My biomonitor activated a lot more, and I did not activate my second heart with the shotgun build at all. So I was definitely squishier, that's for sure. I was definitely less well protected. But on the other hand, it was significantly faster, like way faster. Like his health just melted off, and I was just using frags. I'm pretty sure if I used electric ones, it would have been faster than that. Like, we can go back and try it with electric, actually. I want to go back to the autosave and try it with electric. Obviously, you guys have seen this before, so it's not important. Matter of fact, can I reload from here? How far along? That was 5 minutes ago, and this is 2 minutes ago. I think. Well, if we have to play some more, then you guys just get more content. That's all it is. Oh, for the Reaper. Alright. So my Xbox thought I wasn't online for a minute there, so we're just resetting. Yeah, go figure. Make sure we load the right file here. Go back in and try this with electrics. When I say electrics, I think about not Jin, Kazuya. Well, it's Jin too, but Kazuya more so from Tekken. When you do the Earth Wind God Fist or the Electric Wind God Fist correctly, you get the electric with it, the actual electricity with it. Oh, okay, cool. This is right before the fight.
Alt! You...
We're going to try this with these.
Here?
And I'm going to have to craft some more of these real quick. So, I showed you guys in the last episode where to get these. So, if you're wondering where to get these, just follow that. This will be more than enough.
Door?
Don't strain yourself now.
Interesting.
Okay. I need to be a little bit more careful. Can you stop?
Come here. You spin. Struggle if you...
Alright, he's phase transition, so he's immortal right now. Stop running! Why are you running? Take this L like a man. Yeah, this is just straight up murder for this guy. Last phase. Last real phase, actually. Once one of these actually tracks him. activate Berserk, and you're dead. Look at you trying so hard. You're lucky I missed that throw.
Johnny Silverhand sends his regards.
Yeah, it's so random. He just randomly drops 2 weapons. Alright, well, with that, we can go ahead and finish up. That felt, I don't know if that felt better or worse than with the frag grenades, the legendary frag grenades. It felt slower because when he was running at me and they weren't tracking, but for every hit that actually hit, it was definitely more damage with electricity, it felt like. So it's more like a skill issue, I think. If you can predict where he's going to be,
We saw this place.
like maybe if I just threw him at my feet, because his goal was to be, let me try that one more time. I'm just going to throw him at my feet. I'm pretty sure that's all it really came down to, is just make sure you're throwing them at your own feet. Like if I threw him at my own feet, I would have been fine. Or at least where I'm going to be by the time they explode. That's all it really came down to. Let's try this again. And then I want to see if I'm assisting with the, well, no, because if I'm charging up and attacking.
What's with the door?
So my tech gun should theoretically completely ignore armor, right?
Don't strain yourself now.
I want to see how much this tech gun does. I kind of want to time these. I do want to kind of time these. Let me see. I don't have time to grab the stopwatch. Alright, we're just starting. Alright, so bad throw there. Oh, wrong grenade. Completely wrong grenade. I have one more of those left. Oh, I can't craft anymore in the middle of combat. You know what? Fine. We'll do this. How much does that do for a shot? Can't tell. You can't even headshot him. He's so freaking non-human. Where is he? Oh, I thought I was hitting him. I guess that's a little more solid than I thought it was.
Where is Rome? Wanted no part of this raid, you cunt. Once I finish with you, I'll hunt her down.
Oh yeah, if I'm within 5 meters, boom! Yeah, I forgot. Easy out, 5 meters. Kill shots. Huh? I guess, yeah, she just burns out anybody who's left.
Johnny Silverhand sends his regards.
Tommy Versetti.
He's got a point, V. Shut up and finish him. Be done with it.
Took down Johnny's arch enemy. Gotten good, I guess. Damn, it feels nice.
I could have done it faster. One more time. I swear this is the last time, guys. Probably. Let's go. Alright. So this time we're actually going to craft beforehand. So let's get some grenades. So those are the homing ones I'm always using. These are the legendaries, and these are what I'm using for this right now. These are homing imp grenades. Go ahead and equip those.
Alt! You here?
What's with the door? Don't strain yourself now.
Come here.
Come here. This is beyond you. You spare.
Oh yeah, look at the damage. It's like so quick. It's just that quick.
Mercy is disgusting.
That chased him down from a long ways. Let's just keep up the attack. I have a second heart available. And there it goes. That time I sacrificed potentially dying for the sake of. But I think my biomonitor... Wait, no, I need like a couple more seconds for that to work. Don't accidentally die moving around. Oh shoot, almost died from that. No! Oh, I failed. So if you die during Don't Fear the Reaper,
Point. I mean,
if you die during Don't Fear the Reaper, what happens is normally I think you have to restart all the way, but since if you make it to the point where you're in Mikoshi, almost to Mikoshi, where you're right in front of the boss fight, you get to actually start from here. So we're gonna try that again. I told you I thought it was the last time. I said probably. So because I was up to a certain point, it looks like I get to start again. That was my first time I ever fell on this mission. So, like, I guess going as hard as I did. Oh, hold up. I should probably... Oh, I can't save. That's the problem. I wish I could save. I would love to continue playing around with this and seeing how fast I could get it.
Alt! You here?
What's with the door?
There we go.
Don't strain yourself now.
I gotta tell myself, don't strain myself. I get that as Johnny, but that's still funny to me. So I'm just saying out loud, don't strain myself now. Whole step. Smasha. Hope he doesn't think I'm just gonna let him. I'm just gonna keep throwing these. I got 50. Darn it! Don't want to accidentally First time this little pea shooter has actually been a threat to my life. Oh, okay. Relic, don't do that. This is easy enough. Literally, you could just cheese them from here, can't you? You can literally just cheese them from here and just keep throwing these. Come on now, jump down. I only got 22 left. Oh yeah? You're not done yet? There you go. Stop running. Why are you running? Oh, hold up. I need to be running. Why am I running? Oh shoot, he is just tagging me the long way. That pea shooter is stupid on very hard mode. By the way guys, I am playing this on the highest difficulty. That's why I'm getting smoked on right now. Like, this is already the hardest ending, and now I'm playing it on the highest difficulty. Ugh, ran out of grenades. Go figure. Alright, we'll use these. He's dead. I hate how he just randomly goes invincible. Like, just freaking die, bro. Like, just die. And why is this thing not penetrable? It's a tech gun.
Johnny Silverhand sends his regards.
Are you fucking with me now?
He's got a point, V. Shut up and finish him. Be
Yeah, so my takeaway is still the same. Squishy, but fast. Squishy, but very fast. If I didn't have as much armor as I do have, I'd be a lot more concerned about trying to run this grenade build. I forgot to use Berserk again, honestly. It's very easy for you to use Berserk.
Come on, not much further to go.
It does increase your crit chance and your crit damage so much that it seems... The problem is, he has certain breakpoints where it doesn't matter. Berserk really doesn't matter here. Like, usually people say it doesn't matter, but it really doesn't matter here because once you hit a certain amount of damage on him, you've got to stop anyway because he goes invincible. So it would help, and I'm pretty much instantly hitting the breakpoints every time. Like, it might have saved me a couple of grenades, but really it's just the fact that he stays so invincible for so long that there's nothing I can really do.
See ya on the other side.
Alright, we're going to finish sending out, but, oh wait, hold up. Hopefully I can get to this screen in here. If I can't, I'm going to be sad. What I can do, what I will do in this case, I can't go to my, sucks. It is still Don't Fear Reaper. I gotta wait until it gives me the ability to save. Well, that's all to save, so I'm good. I'm gonna go back to this. So I just want to show you guys something. So before I end this video, you guys don't need to see the ending. You've seen the endings billions of times probably. If not, then play through the game yourself. It's a great game. Or you can see it on one of my many other streams where I actually complete the ending. Anyway, I want to show you guys the build. So the build did change from when I displayed it in episode 1 of the Grenadier build. It is now all of this, so waste not, whatnot, 200% efficiency. I could just, since this is the end of the video, I'm going to talk in depth. One of the commenters from episode 1 actually went to depth about how it took like 25 minutes for me to talk about the build itself, and I thought that was a value. Honestly, I did think it was a value because that was really what that episode was about. Was here is the build, right? But I've learned better. Now I'm just going to talk about the build at the end of the episodes, so that if you don't care, if you don't, all you want to see is the action, you can just go ahead. I appreciate your time. Please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and then yeah, we can move forward from there. But if you want to see the build, here's everything in detail. So we are at level 50, this max level. The basic attributes are 20, 20, 20, 8, and 3. So as pure as you can get. 20 body, 20 tech, 20 cool, 8 reflexes, 3 intelligence. Reflexes is not a dump stat. 8 is actually very specific. It gets a stuck pig. When we've got that at level 3, which increases our bleeding duration by 10 seconds. Why do we care about bleeding? I don't know if it tells you here, but let me check. It doesn't tell you here. But these frag grenades, whether it's the basic frags or the upgraded rare frags at home, they do actually have bleed. So a lot of times you'll get kills on enemies that are still alive just by getting those bleed procs up. Ozob's nose, I don't think it bleeds. At least I've never seen it do bleed damage, unfortunately. But these two, if it says frag, it bleeds. By the way, if you're looking for the rare homing grenade, which is probably the most useful grenade in the game besides Ozob's nose, they're both, honestly, they're both very useful for different things. This is useful for just killing something very fast. Like if you're just running in and you need things to die very quickly and your aim is halfway decent, very good. If you're trying to set up like kind of a defensive hardened point and you're just trying to like not actually see your enemy, but you know they're there, and you're just throwing it out there, and you're just like, okay, I don't want to be out in the open. I'm just trying to peek around a corner and hit whatever's there. These are awesome. Like I use these a lot during this mission, obviously, because a lot of times I'm not trying to stay in one place. I'm not trying to aim. I'm just trying to throw. Like throw it and know that something's going to die. These are obviously great for mechs. It took 2 of them to kill a mech that was scaled to level 50, because this is Don't Feel the Reaper, so they're scaled to maximum level and on very hard mode. That's how powerful these epic imp grenades are, and I showed you how to get them at the beginning of last episode. That was episode 2. So 3 most important types of grenades you need to have: Ozob's nose, which you'll get them if you do that mission; imp grenade, homing type; and frag grenade, homing type. You get that from the shop at V's apartment. Just keep re-rolling 24 hours until it's in the crafting spec is in his inventory. Other grenades you can look at, but they're kind of trash. Gash is trash. Fire's trash. This is okay if you're leveling, because you already have it when you start. There's no reason to run Gash or Fire, honestly. I tried it against just the regular Maelstrom guys over at what's it called, East, and I was highly unimpressed. I was thoroughly unimpressed. Like, they need to up the damage on these a lot. Even with I'll show you what I have. Even with the Annihilation perk, Burn Baby Burn, which doubles the duration of burn, it just didn't. It didn't do anything. It honestly did not do. These weren't killing. Like 2 of them. I think it took 2 of these grenades to kill, whereas my regular Degler frag grenades, common level, would kill if I landed them right, or my upgraded rare grenades would always kill as long as I threw them. Like if I threw them and they tracked, that was it. And of course, those Nose was an instant kill on anything and everything. The only enemies so far that have survived Ozob's Nose without being like elite enemies are the enemies in this mission. So that was a surprise for me when multiple enemies in the lobby there, they survived a direct hit from Ozob's nose. I was like, oh, okay, I see what time we're on. But still, hitting him with multiple rare homing grenades is going to put him down. Okay, so let's talk about the build. Waste not, want not. Not that important, honestly. It does help you get some more mods back so that you can equip them to your Satara. By the way, my Satara, this is the one you get for the House on the Hill and the White Wasteland. It's a Cyber Cycle attack. The reason that this is such an important weapon for this particular build is you're going to have a specific set of stats that are just really good for this anyway. You're going to have 20 body anyway, so you might as well run a shotgun. You're going to have 20 tech anyway, so you might as well run a tech weapon, because tech weapons get all the buffs from what you call it, from the tech tree. And then Cool has a really cool, Cold Blood rather, has Easy Out, which increases range damage by 20% to enemies within 5 feet. So shotgun, tech weapon, shotgun. And unfortunately, there are no tech LMGs. So if you're going to run a body weapon, the only one you can run is a shotgun. Like, that's really all it comes down to. That's the only tech weapon there is that's also a body weapon, is a shotgun. So it just comes down to, and this is the only tech shotgun, by the way, the Satara. Now, the reason I'm running this version over the legendary is because of that. Reduces weapon charge time by 50%. So if you look at it, see how fast that was? That's how fast it charges. That's like half a second. That's half a second. For the damage it does is ridiculous. Alright? So that's half a second charge time on that DB Satara. So very, very important. We do stat crit on this build. You can tell. I have 2 legendary penetrators on it. If you don't know, all you need to do is buy any level penetrator and then level up your crafting skill, which is the skill itself, not the attribute. So not the tech tree, but the actual crafting skill. You need to level it up to 18 in order to unlock the legendary penetrator, the ability to craft it. And once you have it, you'll see it under here like so. When I bought it, it was a rare, I think, and then it leveled itself up to epic and then legendary as my crafting ability leveled. So that's how you get that. The Satara, very good weapon, very, very strong. As you can tell, it by itself, even though I'm not spec'd specifically for shotgun, it put in work. Why? Because I have a lot of perks in shotgun over here, and I do have a lot of perks in tech weapon, and I do have easy out. So if I have all that stacking up for me, it's going to be powerful, honestly. It's just going to be strong. Crafted clothes gain 10% more armor. So if you don't know already, all of my clothes are crafted. So all this stuff is going to get that buff. So I have 10% more armor than I would normally have. If you check my stats, I'm currently at 2,900 armor. Ridiculous. Just absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd numbers we're putting up over here, guys. Alright, so go back. You need this to craft rare items, you need this to craft epics, you need this to craft legendaries. You need all 3 of those, by the way. You need rare for the homing the homing frags. You need Grease Monkey for the homing imp grenades, and you need Edge Runner Artisan for Ozob's nose. So you do need all 3 of those. Mechanic will make grinding easier on you. Workshop, I'm not completely sold on this right now. I'm starting to feel like it's better to sell your stuff rather than disassemble it, unless you're really trying to grind up your crafting. But early game, I could see more of a case for it. Sapper, more grenade damage. Obviously, on a grenade build, we want that, right? Cost optimization, yes. We're crafting all the time. We're going to craft a whole bunch of grenades. We should probably have 30% less crafting costs. Scrapper, it's just quality of life, so you don't have to scrap your own junk. You can save a point there if you want to. Ex nihilo, yes. That actually saves me a lot of potential. Like, even if you do a stack of grenades, you'll see that I don't lose exactly the amount that I was supposed to. If you look back in the build, in the video, you'll see that I was only losing, instead of like when I crafted half of my components into grenades, instead of losing half, I lost like a third. And that's because of that 20% chance there. Alright, engineering tree. Yes, we go very, very hard on this tech branch over here. So, gun whisperer, tech weapons, we like it. Superconductor, tech weapons, undergore armor, very good. F all walls, very strong. Up to 11, again, tech weapon. Bigger booms, that's 5 points. That's the part about that sucks, is that it takes 5 points. But on the other hand, grenades deal 25% more damage, so that's like a quarter more damage. So from 100% to 125%. We did get all the way to 20 in engineering. I did that off screen for revamp. That increases damage from tech weapons by 25%. Again, that applies to our shotgun. That doesn't apply to our grenades. It applies to our shotgun. Blade Runner, very strong. Probably helped out with our 2-hit kills on the mechs over there. Grenadier, explosion radius of grenades is visible. I'm not sure I really need this that often. You eventually get a very good feel for how grenades are going to explode and how much damage they're going to do and who they're going to hit. And when you start using home grenades, you don't need this at all because they're just going to work. Shrapnel, yes. It's just a little bit more damage, but why not? Tesla, more tech weapon stuff. Ubercharge, more tech weapon stuff. Jackpot, probably the single most important, might be the single most important perk that we get, and it's at level 20 in this, which is why we need all of that 20 tech. That allows grenades to deal crit hits, which allows them to do a lot more damage. Can't touch this, grants immunity to all effects from your own grenades. Actually, that's pretty important too, I'm not gonna lie. Because not being hit by your own stuff is very important. Lickety split. Again, tech weapon charge time. Anything that helps with your tech weapons is going to be very cool. Alright, so that's the engineering tree side of it. In ninjutsu, we take the mandatories from the shadows, ghost, and crouching tiger. You can use those on literally every single build. More so than anything else, you need Ghost and you need Crouching Tiger. Like, that goes on every single build, no matter what. You need those two. From the Shadows, Haste Retreat. Haste Retreat helps us with Speed Demon stuff. Speed Demon, you'll see it in the body tree. It increases your damage when you're, based on how quickly you move. Crit chance 20% for 7 seconds. Awesome. Assassin, deal 15% more damage to human enemies. Yes. Every build should have that if they can afford it, and every build should have the one that for Edge Runner for mechs as well. Rattlesnake. So this helps your poison out. If you didn't notice, my DB2 Satara. So the only grenade that you cannot find a guaranteed, at least we haven't in this community, the Cyberpunk community, found a guaranteed crafting spec for it, are the biohazard grenades. So you see I have the fire grenade, the other fire grenade, the electric grenade, the frag grenade, and then the legendary grenade and the common grenade. I don't have the poison grenade because I could not find it. So if you look at my weapon here, I actually have the poison on the weapon, so that I get that representation of the poison in the build. So if you're looking for poison on this build, that's where I'm getting it. But if you're lucky enough to find the, I think it's a rare, if I'm not mistaken, for the poison homing grenade. If you're fortunate enough to find that, that's awesome, because you get to use this to the fullest extent. So corrosive poison affects drones, mechs. You saw it affecting Atom Smasher because he's basically not human anymore, and robots, but with a reduced effectiveness, deals 20% more damage to poison enemies. Poison is actually extremely powerful in this game, but on this build, because we can't find the correct grenade for it, and I'm pretty sure even if I had the correct grenade, I don't think it would be stronger than some of the stuff we're using. Then I think the frag might just have it. I think the frag those rare frags are just so good. Alright, so that's what we're getting out of ninjutsu here. We don't have the okay, here's the problem with ninjutsu. It is painfully slow to level. So in the time I got Cold Blood from 16 to 20, I got ninjutsu from 16 to 17 and some change. And I was trying a little bit to stay hidden while I was killing things, which you get points for. But it's just so painfully slow to level ninja. They need to change the way ninjutsu is leveled, or increase. They need to double the speed. Honestly, that would be a good patch. Game developers, double the speed of ninjutsu leveling. Matter of fact, while you're at it, double the speed of ninjutsu leveling, double the speed of crafting leveling, double the speed, triple the speed of athletics leveling. That is a really, for me to have been using body my entire build, meaning melee, meaning running at things. My build is built around running at things because I have speed demon here, right? So I'm constantly sprinting, and body. My build did not get past level 9 athletics, and this is on this version. On the LMG version, I think it's stuck at level 6 or 7. That's really, really shitty. That's really bad, guys. Yeah, triple this, if not quadruple. And then double ninjutsu and double the rate of crafting as well. And I'll be a happy camper. Thumbs up. Because, yeah, those are too painfully slow to level. In like, you don't want people to feel like they're really, really grinding that badly. And that's what this turned into, was a grind, unfortunately. So, yeah, just some feedback from me to the developers, if you guys catch wind of this. But yeah, let's go back to Cold Blood. Alright, code and calculating. Crits. We like crits. Crits activate Cold Blood. Obviously, we have maxed out stacks of Cold Blood here, with Coldest Blood and maxed Cold Blood. And then this causes your crits to do more Cold Blood. Stacks of Cold Blood are removed one by one. Absolutely necessary. Increase the duration of Cold Blood. So basically, if you're going to run Cold Blood at all, you kind of need those 4. And honestly, those 5 for critical condition, code and calculating, coagulant, Cold Blood itself, and Coldest Blood. If you can afford them all, those will make your Cold Blood a lot more consistent. For this, I want Blood Swell to increase my survivability, obviously, because I am very squishy. Easy Out for the shotgun. The fact that I am running a shotgun, I might as well have Easy Out. Run up on somebody and shoot them. Defensive Cladding, armor by 8%. We're on very hard mode, and we're scaled to level 50 in the hardest mission. We need our survivability, right? I don't have this on because I don't need it. That's melee. We don't melee, we shoot, or we throw grenades. Health regen, yes. Pain is illusion, 5% damage reduction. It's not amazing, but yes, like, it helps. And then anything else? Last thing I could think of, I did grind for this. So Merciless, when Cold Blood is active, increases crit chance by 5% and crit damage by 25%. It's free. All you have to do is activate Cold Blood. Why not? Why not? Yes, we're going to use that. All right, last tree we really need to go over. I did go over the fact that I have Stuck Pig for bleeding for my frag grenades. So last things we need to go over are under body. I don't think, do I have anything in Street Brawler? No. There's nothing in Street Brawler besides the most important thing, Gorilla. Increases crit damage by 10% for 60% for 10 seconds after entering combat. So the first few seconds of combat are where I'm going to get peak damage for a litany of reasons. Speed Demon is active, Haste Retreat's active. Well, Speed Demon is always active, but Haste Retreat is active, and that's what we're really looking for. Haste Retreat is active, Gorilla's active, and then what's the other one from Cool called? From the Shadows is active. So those first 5-6 seconds of combat, those first 7 seconds of combat or so, well, yeah, 5-6 seconds. Really, the first 5 seconds of combat, I am basically DPS unstoppable. Like, anything I do in the first 5 seconds is just going to be stupid powerful, especially if I have Berserk active to further get myself another 15%. Let me just show you my Berserk. So I am using a different Berserk for this build. It's the Zeta Tech Mach 5. It's the reason I'm using this particular one is just for cooldown. It's only a 30-second cooldown, and it lasts 30 seconds, so it has maximum uptime, even though I always forget to use it. In practice, the cooldown for me, with all my stuff on, is 14 seconds. When Berserk is active, increases crit chance by 15%, so that's another 15% I can stack on top of that. Then crit damage by 25%. And then I get 5% heal on kill for that. Arm resistances, we don't really care about that much stuff. Like, what? We do get arm resistances, so it's okay, but like, that's not the sexy part. That's not sexy. Alright. But yeah, that's the most important part that we got from Street Brawler was Gorilla. Annihilation, I don't think we get anything out of, right? Yeah, no, there's nothing of importance there. Survivability, okay. So, increases your regen threshold to 100% out of combat. That was the most important one. That's why we only have one level in it, because everything else is diminishing gain returns. Dog of War, 60% health regen in combat. We love it. Health regen activates 60% during combat for Wolverine. We love it. Health slowly regenerates during combat. We love it. Getting hit does not interrupt health regeneration. We love it. Reduce assault and incoming damage by 10%. We love that. And then increases arm by 10%. We love that as well. And that's just not during Berserk, obviously. I could have grabbed that as well, but yeah, we'll see. I just didn't think it was that important. Annihilation. Alright. You deal more damage the faster you're moving. Obviously, very important. From what I'm starting to understand, the more I use this, I don't need to be moving at all for this to be effective. I just need to be in the state of having a higher movement speed, which means, let's say it's the first 5 seconds of combat and haste retreat is active. If I were to do anything, throw a grenade, shoot a gun, whatever, even if I'm not technically moving, it's going to do more damage based on Speed Demon. That's what I've experienced. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe my anecdotes, maybe my brain is messed up, but that's what my experience has been playing around with this. It doesn't matter how fast I'm moving. What matters is that I have the potential to move fast. So even if I'm standing still, as long as my speed multipliers are way up there, my damage is going to be way up there in comparative to normal. So again, during that when you have haste to retreat, that first 50 seconds, that first 5 seconds when you're being detected, that's so crucial. Like, if you really want to get a good attack off and you want to just kill somebody that you normally would have issues with, do it in the first 5 seconds and you got it. Manic movement speed increases by 20% for 10 seconds. Again, first 10 seconds of combat, and then haste retreat was first 5 seconds. So now I've got 50% from haste retreat, now I've got 20% from this, right? So that's 70% more. I don't know if that translates to 70% more damage, but it almost feels like it, honestly. It feels like it's 1-to-1. This is so disappointing. I wish this was stronger than it was. It might just be the fact that the grenades themselves aren't good enough. I think the grenades themselves aren't strong enough. Like, the burn damage from grenades needs to be way stronger. Or maybe just damage in general. Yeah. This is just mitigation on reload. If you're reloading, helps you out. With our Satara, we do reload a lot because it only has 2 shots in it. So that's actually really good. On the shift, defeating enemies in the shotgun. Yeah. There you go. Another 20%. After you kill an enemy with a shotgun. Increases crit damage with shotguns by 30%. We love it. And your first... One thing I've noticed, by the way, is the grenades seem to get the same buffs that your weapon has on it. I mean, obviously grenades can't crit until you get jackpot, but it seems like as long as you have the weapon out, like, hold up. Your grenade does less damage. Your grenade does more damage. That's one thing I've noticed. It's weird. I don't know why, but your grenade does more damage when you have your weapon out. When you have your weapon drawn, I should say. That's proper English. Reload time, yeah, we love it. we reload a lot again. Increases crit chance with shotguns. Yep, we love it. Increases movement speed in combat by 10% while carrying. We love it because as long as it's out, we're getting that extra 10% more damage. Increases damage to torsos. Yeah, we love it. Kick back enemies with more force. We love it. You saw a stagger. We staggered when we were using it against Adam Smash. We staggered even him a couple of times. So that actually is meaningful. This is a meaningful amount of kickback. Deal 15% more damage to moving targets. Yeah, it's only 1 point for 15% damage on most targets that are moving. Very few targets just stay in one place except mechs. Shotguns have a very yep, this memory we like it. An enemy with one arm is usually a lot less dangerous. One enemy with one leg is usually on the ground. Yeah, we like that actually because we're often moving and we're also often moving really quickly. So, Bathlete's really cool. And then increases damage to staggered and knock down enemies. Yep, we're going to knock down enemies a lot, so we like that. And then Street Brawler again, we don't have any actual perks from it. We just have the capstone that activates automatically after you get to rank 20. So that's active for us, but it's also not active. Does that make sense? Like we didn't take a perk. If you take a perk level, then you get plus 2%. So we go from 60 to 62, which is kind of trash. Which is why we don't take capstones. We don't increase capstones. Except maybe we care about Cold Blood that way. Like, let's see. Yeah, Cold Blood could be Merciless could be worth it. Because even though it's only 1% crit chance and 3% crit damage, if you have literally nowhere else better to put your perks, that's a good place to put your perk points. But then again, there's so many places you can put your perk points. Why would you do that to yourself? So that's the ins and outs of the build. If you're looking, I'm just going to go over them really quick. I'm not going to do too much talking about each of these. They're all pretty obvious. When I have immunity to shock, immunity to poison, Krasnikov. One thing I wish, I don't need Krasnikov. I need what's the opposite of this thing? There's Synaptic Accelerator, and then there's the other one that activates when you're hurt, like when you're down like 30% of health. That's the one I need in this slot. So Korenzakov is just there because it's there, but there's another one that was better for the slot. Bleed immunity, burn immunity, armor, double jump. Gorilla arms. Ballistic compressor. So that's even though I don't think I get it on this weapon. Yeah, honestly, I don't get it on this weapon. It doesn't really matter what we put in the hand slot, I'm pretty sure. But that would give, if I was using a different gun, that would give me something. Synaptic Signal or Optimizer. Honestly, I should put Johnny's tattoo there because I don't need anything there. Synaptic Signal Optimizer. That gives us more health, 60% more health. And then I could probably put something different there. I should put something different there. Yeah, I don't know what I would want to put there, but I could definitely think of something to put there. Probably, shoot. I don't know. If nothing else, it wasn't that necessary. Alright. So, that's the ins and outs of this build. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to show you guys. I don't think I do. I think we got through it all. I think we've gone through it all. Yeah, we've gone through it all. So, as always, I've been me, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.